So if I've come up on your For You page, there is a very high chance that you are going through a breakup and you are really struggling with it. And if that's the case, then stick around because I'm about to help you more than you could ever know. My name's Kel and I'm a breakup coach, and if my videos help you, do not forget to hit like, share, and anything else. It all helps. So if you're going through a breakup right now, you have probably heard of no contact, but you probably think no contact is just playing a game to get your ex back. Oh, I'll get them to miss me. I'll just ignore them for a while and they'll miss me so much they'll come running back. And then when it doesn't work, you're like, oh, I've gone through all of this and it didn't even work. Well, I'm about to put another little spin on this for you because, my darling, no contact is not just about ghosting your ex or giving them the silent treatment or playing a game to get them back. When you play silly games, you get silly prizes, and we don't like silly prizes. So let me tell you now, no contact for you probably looks a little bit something like deleting their number, but knowing it off by heart. Blocking them on Instagram, but checking them from your friends' profiles or from that secret profile that you made, you know. Or saying, that's it, I'm done. When they message me, I'm not going to answer. And then when they send you that message, hey, how are you, babe? You answer it so quick, it's like the world's existence depends on it. Sound familiar? I've been there. I know exactly how it feels. And you know, the worst thing that you can do is to not do no contact properly, because it has to be done for the right reasons and it has to be done right. But how do you do it? How? I'm about to tell you. Listen, I get it that when they reach out to you or when you check them up online, it is like getting a hit of something that you're addicted to. It's a little hit, but it's there and it just makes you feel a bit better. It keeps you a little bit connected to them and it just takes away that pain just for a minute. As you're typing their name into your Instagram and you're waiting for it to come up, you're like, oh, and then when you see what you want to see, you're like, oh, and it feels like such a relief. It feels amazing. I get it. Of course I get it. When they message you, their name appears on your phone and your belly flips. I get it. I absolutely get it. I get why in your mind they are the solution to your problem. It's like you think that they can solve the problem that they caused in the first place by breaking up with you. That's like expecting the arsonist to be the firefighter and comes and puts out the fire. It doesn't work quite like that. So then you start thinking, look, I'll just send one more text, because one more text, that could be the text where they automatically realise how much they love me and how much they miss me and that they just want to come back to me because I just disappeared off the face of the earth and now they're going to miraculously want to need me. But I am so sorry to say this, but by doing that, you are literally just dragging out the detox. Because let me explain something to you. No contact is not about getting your ex back. No contact is about getting yourself back. It's about detaching from them and coming away from all of the pain and the misery that they have caused you, because you are locked so deep into them. And every time you check their social media and you see something, it could be something silly like a post that they put up, a meme. It could be a photo where they're in the background and they're talking to someone and you're thinking, oh, who are they talking to? And then you're making up stories in your head. And before you know it, you've got a whole story in your head of what they done the night before. Chances are none of that is true. And all you're doing is you're locking yourself in the pain. Does this make sense to you? Because, my darling, this is the importance of no contact. If you do no contact properly, you will detox completely from this addiction to your ex, because that is what it is. And them breaking up with you is literally like ripping your heart to pieces because of the rejection, because of the fear that it's left you with, and for feeling so thrown away, so unchosen, so unpicked. It's awful feeling. And the only way to deal with this is no contact, but you must do it properly. I've got a book called Silence Is Your Superpower. It's short, sweet, and to the point. It tells you exactly how to do no contact properly. Even if you've got kids, work together, live together, own a house together, or if none of that applies, it tells you how to do no contact properly, and it's got real life success stories in there. Grab yourself a copy or Google it, ask a friend, do whatever, but do no contact properly. And And when you do, my darling, you are going to notice that your nervous system will be soothed and you are going to feel less fraught. You are going to feel less anxious. It is literally a game changer. I can't even tell you how much it's a game changer. And trust me when I tell you, when I first heard about no contact, I did it all wrong. I'm not going to lie. I thought no contact was simply just not contacting your ex. But I was doing all the wrong things. I was making all the mistakes. Trust me on that one. And all it done was keep me locked in the pain for longer and longer. But when you stop checking your stories to see if they've looked, and then you're asking yourself a million, why have they looked? Why have they unblocked me? Why have they done this? You shouldn't even be in that position. And if you are doing no contact properly, you won't be. And yes, it is hard. It is not for the faint of heart. But when you do it properly, give it some time, and you're going to find yourself totally detoxing from them. And you're going to realize that they are not the be all and end all of your life. Because, my darling, if they don't want to be with you, why are you sitting there stressing and trying to get back somebody and trying to convince someone who doesn't want to be with you to be with you? That's like you leaving a job that you really don't want to be in anymore, and your old boss keeps ringing you up and begging you to go back and begging you to go back. See where I'm going with this? And all it does is make that person who's broken up with you realise that they've done the right thing, because you're not listening to them. They have asked you not to contact them. They have asked for space. They have asked for a breakup, and you are not listening to them. It's going to leave you feeling awful. It's going to leave them feeling like they're the best thing since sliced bread. And it's even going to lessen the idea of them missing you or coming back to you. So you think you're doing the best thing by begging them and pleading. It is the worst thing. Trust me when I tell you this. Do no contact properly. And let me tell you now, it is the most freeing thing that you will ever realise. I will never forget the day that I realised it had got to midday and I hadn't thought about my ex once. It was more freeing and more exhilarating than any text that they could send. So I'm going to say it again. No contact. Silence is your superpower. Trust me when I say that.